Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel. Hope you guys are all doing well out there. I just want to go through my realistic profile mods because I've been getting a lot of questions on these mods, so I just want to run through them and explain them and explain where I've gotten them from ultimately. So if you guys have any questions, feel free to ask in the comment section down below. I do have a lot of stuff listed in Discord as far as this goes, but I'll try to explain everything and where I got it the best that I can. And then if you guys need anything, join our Discord or just ask in the comment section. North America map mod, we'll start at the top and I'll work my way down. North America map mod is what I run for the background ultimately to give me all the states, and also gives you the abbreviation for the states too. So that one is really helpful. The master reverb mod, that is from Zmod. You do have to have the Zeph, I believe, for the G5 stuff to work, but it just gives you really good echoes in like the tunnels and when you're underneath the canopies at the gas station and stuff like that. You'll just get really good reverb and an echo ultimately. I run mostly Zmod engines, as you can see. I have most of this paid stuff on here. I only use, I think, 3 or 4 of them, but all these ones you see here are from his website, ultimately. So those are paid mods. I think they're between, like, they're around, like, $6, something like that, man. But he has really good sounds. If you want to hear any of them, just search it up on YouTube. You'll probably find a video that goes through them. But he does have a lot of really good sounds. My favorite one from Zmod, or my favorite engine mod for the game in general, is the DD60 14 liter. I love that one, man. Definitely my favorite one. Finds its way into every one of my trucks, it seems like. Train and crossing sound mod. Now, this just be a realism mod. Just change the train sounds, crossing sounds, the dinging, the way the trains sound, just in general. So that's why I got that one on. Another one from Zmods. Real AI traffic F sound mods. This one is really good for traffic sounds. Default traffic sounds aren't the best. So with this mod here, you'll hear traffic. You'll hear engines revving up. You'll hear Jake brakes off in the distance. You'll hear trucks when they pull up next to you. You actually hear their loud engine. So this is a really good one. Livens up the world a little bit, man. So that's a really good one for realism. Interior noise mod. This just adds more noise in the truck ultimately. Like if you're on a bounce or rough road, man, you'll hear the suspension, squeaking or whatever. So rattling, I guess, is the proper terminology for it, since it's a rattle mod. So just another good realism mod. Peterbilt, the Roland 389 interior and effects sound pack. This is ultimately Peterbilt's interior sound mod from Zmod's website. The Roland does have its own, but I do believe it's pretty much the same. I do believe this is modified, so it does sound better than the Peterbilt interior sounds, but a lot of people say it's the same, but I do believe this one sounds a little better. Could just be the Roland mod ultimately. I do run JBX graphics mod. I run JBX3. JBX3 is a good graphics mod. They do it is a $90 mod if you get graphics 3. They do have graphics I think 2, which is around $30. I would definitely recommend that over JBX3. I also run PNG as well. Now PNG I really like. Honestly, I like PNG by itself, but I do like JBX and PNG. But PNG is a really good weather and also like texture graphics mod too. So another paid mod, PNG, I think is around like $25. I think they have a $5 add-on, so it's around like $30, I think. But I definitely recommend that one if you're looking for a good texture mod, skybox mod. PNG is really nice. Shocker XL, I'm not sure why I have this on here. My Roland has awesome horns, so I don't really use the Shocker XL train horn on here, but that's another really good mod if you want a nice loud horn. One of my most important mods on this profile is realistic physics. Man, realistic physics is really important, man. Highly recommend this, man. This is from Series Black Modding. Do recommend if you do run this mod, definitely check out what he suggests for all of the force feedback settings and stuff like that to adjust and to dial in. That mod is really important because it'll actually get the semi truck in the game to feel like a semi truck. It'll take longer for your revs to build up. The faster you go, the more you're fighting with the wind. You can't take corners at 60 mile an hour. It takes a lot of distance to stop your truck and trailer, like it would in real life. So that's why I got the physics mod. One of my favorite mods for this game, and I couldn't play the game without it. Realistic logos for John Ruda mods. I don't really need those. I'm not really running any of his trucks. I do run his trailer pack though. So if you see these trailers right here, these 6 trailers ultimately, these are from John Ruda's USA trailer pack. I'll put a link in the description down below for those. John Ruda has some really nice trailers. His flatbed trailer is probably the nicest one in there, but His reefer is really nice. Tanker's really nice. His low boy is awesome. Really heavy loads of that low boy. Very awkward low boy, so it's not like some of the other ones. That one's a bit tricky to work with, but I love that trailer, man. Truck and trailer flare pack, trucks and trailer wheels. Those are John Ruda mods. Come with his trailers and his trucks. The Rollin mod, which is my main truck mod on this profile, or my main single player mod in general. The Rollin is a $100 truck mod. It is paid about $389 from Joel Collins. You got to message him on Facebook. I'll put a link to his Facebook in the description down below. But the Rollin is an awesome truck. Like I said, it is very expensive, but it is a really good truck. You don't have to worry about add-ons with it, man. All your engines will work with it. You just throw the mods in and go. It is really nice. It does come with the trailer, but his trailer is not nice. I don't care for his trailer. I hardly ever use it. Be nice if he updated it or changed it or something. Log trailer from Pister. I do have this in. I would like to use that at some point, but I haven't really used it. I don't think I've used it at all yet. So that's just, I think a free mod from Pister. I'm not sure. Double check that. But Pister Modding is the website you want to check out for that. Another important mod for realistic profile or RP trucking is the economy. Now the game has quite a ridiculous economy. You can make a lot of money really fast. So it's easy to level up. It's easy to buy trucks. It's easy to buy garages and stuff like that. So make sure you read the details on that. But the economy mod's really good, man. This is kind of what brought the love of the game back for me. It just really slows the pace down of the game and really take pride in the stuff you buy, your trucks and trailers and stuff like that. So definitely recommend a economy mod, man. GTC, I love it and I hate it. There's definitely probably better ones out there, but he updates it and changes it too much, which is a bit annoying. And he has made it easier with the traffic fines. He does have a hardcore mode. Do keep that in mind, but those are just on Steam Workshop. He does have a fuel card too that I need to re-download. Sissel's Mega Pack is just a Steam Workshop mod, just to add stuff into your cabin ultimately, hanging ornaments and stuff like that. Real estate companies, gas station and billboards, another Steam Workshop mod, but again, realism, adds Walmart, Walgreens, all that stuff in the game to make it a little more realistic. Jasper Wheel Pack is a paid mod. I think it's like $15. I'll have to put a link down below where I got these. Really nice wheels, really nice tires, really nice hubs, really nice lugs, man. Really good mod. Highly recommend it. Silent Scotty Mod Pack. This is a mod that I've been working on myself. That has skins and trucks and AI traffic. That is a private mod for myself that I've been working on. That is not for public use. That's just something that I've been working on behind the scenes. This is a newer mod that I've just recently started using, and I would recommend it if you're having any issues with traffic or the way traffic flows. It's a bit annoying when they're brake checking all the time and brake checking to get in the fast lane. So this will definitely help the flow of traffic ultimately. But try that out, man, and hopefully it'll work here as good as it does for me. Another important thing I came across probably about 4 or 5 months ago, man, is realistic traffic, man. Since you're always driving the game, always on the highways, always on the road, it's cool to see realistic vehicles. So it's good to have realistic brands, you know, Ford, Toyota, Chevy, all that fun stuff. Same thing with like painted trucks in traffic and sports cars in traffic. It just kind of livens it up, adds some realism to it, and makes it more enjoyable, man. The Tune Trucks traffic pack, that one's really good. Motorcycles are really good as well. And this one's neat. So every now and again you'll get to see a really old truck, so you kind of be out there on the highway and looking for trucks. You'll spot an old like 352 or something like that every now and again, so that's pretty neat. Real Eaton Fuller transmission mod. Highly recommend. You can change your transmission. You can change your differential gearing in your rear end. So it's really important if you want to dial a truck in for heavy haul or you want to get a truck dialed in for highway for fuel economy. Real Eaton Fuller transmission gives you a lot of options to choose from. So yeah, definitely a good one. Interior cabin light. This is a really good mod for nighttime drives. Now this don't work in a lot of trucks the same, but this mod I really like for the nighttime. Really gives the cabin and the truck a glow. This and the res belt looks really good, but that's a really good mod. Do keep in mind with that mod, you select the license plates in the front window to select the other color of your cabin glow. So if you have a modded truck that don't have license plates, well, you won't be able to use that mod. So yeah, that one is definitely good if you like the nighttime vibe, getting your truck glowing and looking all good. Icons is a real mod. This gets rid of the big old green boxes and just puts chalk lines on the ground. So this is another really good realism mod. Matt VT has some awesome yards. Most of them are paid, but I do recommend Matt VT yards. I've been using these for a little while now. He does have a Patreon where you can get access to all his yards, but he has like 30, 40 different yards scattered all across the other map. And I highly recommend checking them out. Sometimes he does have a free yard, but it's nice to have a yard or a place to call home in the game where you can actually, repair your truck, work on your truck, and stuff like that, man. If you're doing RP, stuff like that, it's really cool. All the garages in the game are all the same, and they're not heavy haul friendly. And you can't work on your truck at your actual garage, so it's nice to have a custom yard where you can do all that stuff in, like, in real life. So now once we get past map VTRs, these are the map mods. Now I will also put a link down below on all the map mods. It's from SCS's forum. I just put this together about a month ago. Now if you use that list from the link that's in the description from SCS's forum, it'll make your life really easy because it tells you the load order of the mods, it tells you the version type of the mod, and tells you all the compatibility patches and stuff you need as well. So highly recommend checking out that link for the map mods on SCS's forum. But I'll explain them real quick here. EMMN, that's the new, I believe like the Midwest expansion. I'm not familiar. I should have researched this a little bit more before I made a video. But this also gives you like the mid, the Midwest ultimately in America. It just adds a lot more in where coast to coast don't necessarily fill it in. And I believe Canada is in that one as well now. So correct me if I'm wrong in that in the comment section, but yeah. Pro mods is really good, but again, only a little tiny bit of BC, but you can throw pro mods in. If you're gonna have Canada in here, you might as well just download pro mods. That is free. You can download that from promods.net, I think is their website. Ontario, where we at here? Road Connect. So it's just a Road Connect ultimately, I think, for something. I'm not 100% sure. Quebec add-on's really nice. I've only been through there a couple times, but really nice area. I want to explore that more. So definitely recommend getting the Quebec add-on. This is for the ATS expansion. So you got a few of them for ATS expansion. Now ATS expansion adds a lot of pickup and drop-off points across the map, mainly in Montana, but you will find places in Idaho, in Colorado, and I think even a few places in Nebraska and stuff like that. You might find a few, but ATS expansion, really good mod. You can download that right off of Truckee Mods. Truckee Mods, I'll have a link for that down below as well. But that's a really good mod, man. It actually has some custom yards too, so it has some custom style farms, some custom style logging sites that are insane. So highly recommend ATS expansion. If you don't run any map mods, man, you gotta go grab this mod. I absolutely love it. It does add a lot of roads in where sometimes there'll be construction zones, and sometimes you actually drop off at them construction zones. So definitely a really good mod to get, man. Big shout out to all you guys that told me about it. And these just kind of work with it, so you get jobs to and from it, I guess, just compatibility ones. Coast to coast, as you guys know, that just finishes the east side of America. It's mainly the southeast coast to coast, so Florida, your Carolinas, I think like Tennessee, Mississippi, places like that are really nice. But once you go north, you don't really have a lot of details, and that's where the Midwest comes in, or the EMMN mod, wherever that is. What's one of these? Man, I should probably make a video separately on the map mods, but main thing you know with the map mods, like I said, check out the forum there, check out the version type, make sure you have the right version. All of them you can pretty much download from truckymods.com. If you can't find one or you need a link to one, just let me know in the comment section down below. But you should find all these map mods on Truckee Mods. Really good place to get mods from. But they'll all be located on there. Coast to Coast will be on there as well. Project Better Arizona, now it's ultimately a Reforma mod, but he did separate these, so you have this one, and then Sierra Nevada as well. So this one's ultimately just changed up Arizona. Haven't explored it a whole lot. Need to have a better look at that. Same thing with that one. And then Reforma, Sierra Nevada. It's by Lake Tahoe, Northern California area. I haven't really explored that a whole lot. Reforma is my favorite map mod. That's ultimately Mexico. But do keep in mind you need mega resources in order for Mexico to work. So that is all my mods there. Like I said, if you guys have any questions on them or have any issues with them, which you probably will, generally setting up map mod stuff like this, you're gonna have issues. But make sure you're downloading all the right versions when it comes to the map mods. Make sure you got them all in the right order. Make sure you have the compatibility ones, and then make sure you increase your buffer too. Your buffer by default will be at 10. You can increase that to 50. On my setup, I do have to run 100 buffer, so do keep that in mind. You can go up to 100, and it will make a difference. I'm not sure past 100, but yeah, 75 to 100 made a difference for me. So definitely increase it to at least 50. And then if you are still having crashes, I would fire up a brand new profile, set up the map mods on a brand new profile by themselves to make sure you got the map mods working, and then add them into your profile with your modded trucks and engines and all that. So my load order might not be the best, but it works, and I've changed it a little bit. So hopefully I was able to help you guys out a little bit. Man, I was trying to make that a short little video, but again, if you guys have any questions on the other mods, feel free to ask down below. But thank you guys for all your support out there, man. I'll catch you guys here in the next video. So until then, you guys, I'm Silent Scotty, and I'll see you then.